hustle the overweight. That's why they follow me, huh? They think I know the way, cause I took control of things, ballin' the solo way. And if you pattern my trend, I make you my protege. Slossin' that soldier race, niggas don't know them days. Take you in back of the buildings, make you expose your rage. Take you across the tracks, make you explode the face. Now you official now, but you got a soul to save. I just been cooking that note, I'm about to drop in a few. Think if I call it the great, the people gon' call it the truth. I ain't really trip on the credit, I just paid all of my dues. I just respected the game, now my name all in the news. Tripping on all of my moves, quote me on this, got a lot more to prove. Remember I came in this bitch, fresh out the county with nothing to lose.
For nothing, no. Wanna count on you, but I don't do this shit for nothing. No, no, not at all. You, but my money real, that you do. Oh yeah, so I don't do this shit for nothing. No, not at all. Oh, I told her I got.
Like I never left, stand for some shit that you never read. Passing through stages in life, through the ups and the downs, like it's all just another test. Live by the rules like a fucking ref. I got respect in 100 sets. Too many chains, need another chest. Playing no games if it wasn't chess. Cut from that cloth that you couldn't stretch. Cut from that circle you couldn't test. Heavily pressured and under stress, even though niggas ain't sure it was a mess. Honest attempt, blame to the left. Judge a young nigga by their dress. Left is no option, what they expect? Only thing we knew for sure is the bait is set. Fuck living basic, I'm taking risks. Fuck what they saying, I'm saying this. Don't waste your testament, don't make you rich, it don't mean nothing, so fuck them, let's make a grip. Double up, triple up, make assist. Ballin' so hard you can play a bitch. Lead to the lake if they wanna fish. Make sure them niggas around you stick to the script. It should be written in stone. You should come visit my zone. Don't take my word, double check all of my flows. Ask them how hustle got on, but fuck what you heard. This for who walk down that road. Sold everything but they sold. Third off the curb. Real niggas rich as you nerds. Address the human makers. Look, lot of niggas feel what I want. Lot of niggas fold, but I cope. Lot of niggas gone, but I'm home. Lot of niggas off, but I'm on. Lot of niggas lost on this road. Couple niggas gave up they goal. Gang of niggas traded they soul. With me, I'm standing on 10 toes. Looking out my Benz window. Wonder where my friends all go. Scared to give my heart to this girl. Paranoid she gon' leave if my hands get low. Knowing that this game to be played, but I'm knowing that this game to be changed. I should be afraid of afraid. I'm just trying to live up to the meaning of my name. I'm just trying to live up to the niggas in my gang. I'm just trying to live up to my moment on the stage. I'm just trying to live up to the truth of my pain and the power that it gave me on the youth for today. I put a coupe in a safe.
Let's get it, let's get it. Cool. Right, as usual. Little recap from yesterday. Took out that buy side liquidity that was resting inside that 1 hour civvy that we're aiming for on Wednesday. Alright, purged that. Didn't quite get up to the high right here. Right, that high from Monday. Then we started getting some displacement to the downside. Right, retrace, purge that only, right, that only sell side liquidity that I saw. Right, just so happens, right, just so happens that's exactly the turning point, right? Filled some inefficiencies, right, purge that sell side liquidity, right, and then we kind of just slowly walked our way up from London session earlier today. So let's see how the week's forming. And so we're about the same as where we're at yesterday morning. I whipped down, traded down into some of this weekly busy. Alright, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. Alright, still looks like we're looking to draw towards these all-time highs here. Alright, took some lows out. right? Coming up on consequent encroachment of this wick. Right, we still have this daily imbalance open, right? But we've kind of been working, right? This volume imbalance plus this daily busy, right? I think the candle body just closed. Oh, actually, it closed right on that volume imbalance right there. Yeah, the open, sorry, open 55.80.50. Close 55.80.25. So this will close one tick above, right? Still respecting that volume imbalance. Dropping out of the 4 hour. Right, still in that consolidation, right? We're still inside this range here. Right, just consolidating, going back and forth, purging liquidity. Right, we feel that 4 hour inefficiency that we generated yesterday morning. Right. And right, we purged that buy side liquidity. Didn't quite take the high. Right. Yeah, in the afternoon session yesterday, right, that's where we filled in this 4 hour inefficiency all the way. Right. And now we are currently here, right? We have a 4 hour SIBI here. Right. Looking to keep working our way up higher. Right. See if we can get to these highs here. All right, we purged Thursday's last week's low. Yeah, filled in that inefficiency that we had. The only busies that we had resting right there. All right, 1 hour imbalance. So far, we're respecting that. All right. Drop down to a lower time frame, see if we got a shift in market structure higher here. All right, looking out for liquidity as well. Right, where's the resting liquidity at? That we could be aiming for. Right. At that 8:30 news red folder, I think we had this morning. Let me double check. Yeah, we got some 8:30 a.m. red folder news. Slight drop down into this 15-minute busy here. Right at, what's that, 8:45 and 9 a.m. Right. Looking like we're wanting to take the highs out here. Right. It looks like you wanted to do a shift in market structure right here, which is interesting. Let that SIBI after taking these highs. Right. We're just walking our way up, feeling inefficiencies like right here, feeling inefficiencies, feeling this inefficiency moving higher, feeling this inefficiency moving higher. So let's drop down and see if we had a lower time frame shift in market structure. 5 minutes, same, right? We clear some relatively equal lows. No displacement on the 5 minute, right? No displacement on the 3 minute. Not really any displacement on the 2 minute. Candle bodies look like the candle bodies. Right, all these candles look like they have a lack of volume, honestly. Like no wicks, gaps, a lot of gaps. Right, we just took out that high that we created at 8:30. Right, that 8:30 news, that red folder. Right, we just purged that high currently. All right, but other than that, not too many obvious draws on liquidity. Right, if we do get a shift in market structure, I mean, we'd have to trade below this low. Right, then if that's the case, then we have sell side liquidity resting inside of this 15-minute busy here. And now we feel that inefficiency on the 4 hour. Right, so if we keep wanting to draw higher, right, generating that buy side liquidity here, right, we'll be looking to drop down into some inefficiency, right, or purge some sell side liquidity, right, before working our way up higher. Right, we have no news going on today. Right, we have some. Actually, we have some orange folders. 9:45 and 10 a.m. See if that brings any volatility, but no more red folders. All right. It's a little Friday. Right, it's a little Friday.
Talking that you don't even need a condom shit. Look, I'm really on some baller shit. On some rich nigga, I ain't gotta call you shit. On some fuck with me if you loyal shit. Everybody in my circle gets spoiled shit. Really started in the soil shit. Crowns on the wrist, that's real shit.
I'm just sitting around here smoking weed with my niggas. I just hope when we gone that they don't forget us. Sitting around here smoking weed with my niggas. I just hope when we gone
Check it out.
that they don't forget us.
We just sitting here trying to win.
Make sure all the accounts are good to go. Double checking. Yeah, we should be good. We should be solid. We should be solid. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So far though, we're just working that those inefficiencies in on the buy side. So, or the busies, all the busies, right? Keep working our way up higher. All right, getting that some good displacement to the upside right now.
Smoking weed with my niggas. I just hope when we gone that they don't forget us. Sitting around here smoking weed with my niggas. I just hope when we gone that they don't forget us.
Picture me rolling, tip of my chauffeur. Nigga look jealous, gotta control it. Reaching my quota, mixing my soda. Feeling connected to God, trying to get closer. Stepping on roaches, me and my loasters. Just trying to get over, try not to get swallowed by locusts. Trying to stay focused, kinda like Moses. Like somebody chose us, it's weight on my shoulder. I feel these emotions, but still I keep going. I've been to a poet, I've been through the motions. I'm feeling heroic, but life is a dice game, and they dare you to blow it. You might get a strike, man, but that ain't gonna pay for the strollers. It's never enough to
If we look to the left here, right? If we look to the left, relatively equal lows we have here, right? Right here as well, right? Didn't purge any sell side liquidity anywhere in here. So if market, if price, right, tilts its hand during the first AM macro session, that it's looking to shift in market structure to the downside, right? And we just took that news high as well, right? We could be aiming for some of the sell side liquidity down here. Right, this guy, all of these guys right here, relatively equal lows, and I think that's on an imbalance as well. Yeah, it's on that 5-minute imbalance. Let's see on that 15-minute imbalance as well. All right, so all right, we got some sell side liquidity resting right there. We can get rid of this guy. Some sell side liquidity resting right there. We just took the highs out, right? And those highs are not just any highs, right? Those are the highs made from the 8:30 a.m. news. Yeah, we would have to close in this this busy here, right? Because that could be a possible turning point to continue going higher. Right, so we want to make sure that we have some low-hanging fruit, right? As our target. All right, possible 15-minute busy forming here. Let's see if we can close some of that in. All right, if we're looking to shift in market structure to the downside, aiming for some sell side liquidity to be purged. All right. If that's the case, then this is also a target here. We would want to shift below this low. Right, shift below this short-term low right here, right? This 15-minute short-term low. Right, there's a 5-minute short-term low right here.
All I know is keep you calm and collected. Cracking jokes like nigga, now you gon' be finally respected. See your blood leaking. Got my foot on his gas. Toss the 40, we pull up to Daniel Free and see crash. You know the alibi. They start shooting, we was standing by. Ain't see nothing but flare from the talents fly. I wasn't there, I was passing by. Matter of fact, don't say shit, I'm just
Right, it has to really tilt its hand here though, because we've been respecting, right, and kind of just walking our way up, respecting all the lows, right, just going and filling some inefficiencies in, right, some buy side imbalances, right, some sell side inefficiencies, right, and we're just making it more balanced. So we're gonna have to really get some displacement, some, you know, multiple lower time lower shifts in market structure, lower time frame shifts in market structure.
I'm tryna go down, down as a great. Every night I get on my knees and pray that I will go down, that I will go down, I'm tryna go down, down as a legend. Every night I ask God for the blessing that I will go down, I will go down,
So many niggas doing time. Who are you and I? To play with it, it's a blessing. So reach for the sky.
Right, looks like we're filling in some of that 15-minute. Right, there we go. Right, didn't leave that 15-minute busy open. I completely closed that. That's looking nice. Right, so maybe we're putting a possible short-term low here, right, somewhere right in here. Either right, come up, respect this high, and then get displacement below a short-term low, or we take out the lows one more time, right, and then this is a like possible short-term low that we could displace below.
You make your dream realer and you make your team better. You wake your game up and you make your scheme better.
They say this time, I won't be like the last time, but this time, I'ma do it like my last time. I'ma go hard, my nigga, put my name in the stars, my nigga. I gotta pray to God, my nigga. I will go down.
I'm from West Side, California. They run up on me. Ask you where you from and check your tats under your clothing. Hustle, go hard, make sure my knot's swollen. Fuck you, say the wrong hood, bullets explode, and I trust you. People these days, cause that's gold. I see niggas get killed for who they roll with and chose to keep inside they circle, Satan sitting on your sofa. Same nigga that shot you was the one you used to smoke with. Cold shit, my whole clique notorious. You heard of us, 6 souls is murderers. You still serving clubs, jealous nigga, you broke as fuck. Yo bitch on my nuts, spilling Patron out my cup, she can't get enough. Buffing me down as I puff on the finest kush. They say I be doing too much, I just do my stuff. Yeah, I just do my stuff. Hustle, hustle, blue laces, shield cases, check bodies, we don't leave no traces. Big faces, suitcases, if you ain't no hoe, we get paid, bitch. Blue laces, shield cases, catch bodies, we don't leave no traces.
I'm just sitting, waiting patiently. Alright, we're about to enter the first AM macro session here in a minute or so.
We the best music. DJ Khaled. You keep taking me higher and higher. Don't you know that the devil is a liar? I know they'd rather see me down, put my soul in the fire. But we keep going higher, higher. My granny 88, she had my uncle in there. A miscarriage back to back every year for like 10. Pregnant with my mom's, doctor told her it was slim. Was bed row for 9 months, but gave birth in the end. Pops turned 60, he proud what we done. In one generation, he came from Africa young. He said he met my mom's at the Century Club. Los Angeles love, kinda like.
Alright, we still got a lot of time in this 15-minute candle. Alright, but that's looking nice after taking that news high, right? Very energetic to the upside, possible busy getting formed, right? And then immediately filling it out. filling it in, right? Not leaving that busy open. And closing it. All right, we're getting some good displacement to the downside here. All right, so we're taking a 5-minute low here. Look how we're creating these 5-minute sibbies. Right, I think these are way too, yeah, these are too wide for the range. So we'll have to just wait now that we came below this low, right? We'll see how it closes, right? But then we're looking for price to do a shift in market structure inside these sibbies here that we got here. Inside there, looking for 1 minute, right? 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute shift in market structure, right? To the downside, right? Looking for the sell side liquidity. That is where I am aiming for, right? Low hanging fruit is this single low inside this imbalance, right? As well as these relatively equal lows for the second target. Right. Let's see if this gets left open here, right? Let's see how this 5-minute candle closes. We got about 320 left on it. Okay, completely closing that 5 minutes to be there. Trading up into this 3-minute imbalance after taking that low out. What's this range looking like here? Right, which is also a 2-minute fair value gap as well. Right, these ranges are pretty wide though.
Oh, y'all bloods now, oh, y'all crips now. Fuck it, I'm big draws, I'm Jake Prince now. A frontline wars we can't fix now. Bought latex gloves, that's no prince now. If you broke bread, you got chip now. Couple things you can't buy inside this town. Loyalty, love, and respect. The niggas will extort you out your check. Bet you lanes, cause I'm sucker proof. Don't play no games, boy, I'm busted proof. I bet you lanes, cause I'm sucker proof. Don't play no games, boy, I'm busted proof. I bet you lanes, cause I'm sucker proof. Don't play no games, boy, I'm busted proof. I bet you lanes, cause I'm sucker proof. Don't play no games, boy, I'm busted proof. Look, I don't give a fuck how you niggas feel. I can tell a fake, I can tell a real. Got a purple heart out the battlefield. Now watch me levitate to 100 mil. Fuck a pound, nigga, fuck a pill. I negotiate a better deal. Fuck around, nigga, yes I will. Take a life or I take a ill. Time to even out the playing field. Niggas wasn't playing fair. Solo still made it here. Rich real nigga, ass your coming straight off the slump. Crazy motherfucking name.
Good morning, senor. How's it? How's it? How's it? Alright, we're in that first AM macro session. Alright, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy just quite yet. Alright. Alright, we wick below this short-term low here. Alright, but look at the candle body, right? From where we're at like 3 minutes ago. Right, relatively, right, completely flipped. Right, we're looking for that displacement. Completely feel that this Sibian, right? Trading up higher, filling that in. Let's see if we get to, let's see if we take this high out. Right, not really any inefficiencies, right? We have a small little 5-minute inefficiency up there, but you know, we filled in, right? We're currently in this 15-minute Sibi, right? There's no 15-minute Sibis above that, right? Right? We just have that single high, right? That single high from lunch yesterday.
No kidding. Breaking down a swish in front of your building. Sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold killing. You gotta keep the devil in his hole, nigga. But you know how it go, nigga. I'm front line every time it's on, nigga. 100 pro flow. Run and shoot pro.
Right, it would be valid for me if we get another shift in market structure inside of this area here. Right, if we put in like a short-term low, right, short-term low, get that displacement, right? We worked our way, we completely closed in that 15-minute potential busy, right? And just like we've been purging the buy side liquidity, but have yet to purge really any sell side liquidity, right? We just purged some sell side liquidity here right after that red folder, right? Right, and we already purged that 830 red folder high as well. Alright, so just looking at those relatively equal lows, right? That single low inside that imbalance, right? We'll be looking for the sell side to get purged. Right, got about 4 minutes or so left in this 15-minute candle. Let's look at that daily too as well.
19 touching 2 birds. Alpina's off a few swerves. Gray leather in my white Lincoln. Shit smelling like a new purse. 2 C's on my bitch shit. My money rising like Bisquick. 6 words help you get this. Rich rapper on some crib shit. I pray for blessings as a young nigga. Not to learn the hard lessons of a drug dealer. Triple life with a gang enhancement. The judge triple white and he hates your blackness. He slammed the gavel with a racist passion. Got you waiting on the pills, but your patience passing. And all you got to offer is a fight. It's too late to run to Christ once you caught up in this life. Look. Tears, they don't fly here. And if you don't die here, you're supposed to fly Lears. 365 here is like a dog year. No wonder why these niggas 20 and got white hairs. Stressing like they 40 and some change. Slowly in this game, all my homies is in pain. And Brody is the slang, but it don't mean he your brother. It don't mean you can trust him. It don't mean that he love you. And we was raised wrong, but we stayed strong. And when we kept it real, we got faked on. And when we showed up, we got flaked on. But why them niggas story getting cake homes? I bet my life I'm a dice shaker. Electric lights on a skyscraper. It's up and downs for a real nigga. But you'll be lame all your life, hater. Mac 10 in my black Benz. Show me signals of betrayal, can't be back friends. Long flights get my mind right. Victory to me is when you spend your time right. Victory to me is when you get your grind right. Victory to me is when you get your moms right. Niggas got this shit twisted like Jean-Michel Basquiat destroyed his picture.
Alright, try it down into this 1 minute busy here. Alright, we're getting a little reaction off of that. Now, this is interesting. This is about post 30 minutes, right, from that 830 red folder here. Right, you see how we get that shift in market structure right after taking multiple lows, right, taking this low as well. We created this imbalance here, right, and then right at that first AM macro session, right, just tapped into that, respecting that. Right, very interesting. Right, but we still have those relatively equal lows down here, right, that I want to aim for. And you know, if you were kind of just like macro level thinking about it, I mean, we've just been working our way up slowly here, right, just filling inefficiencies in, right, without purging any of this. So like, it's the first AM session. Yeah.
And we ain't finna wait no more, so don't waste my time. Remember when we had no way, but we'll be okay for now. We'll be okay for now.
Now you up, huh? Make it hard to trust, huh? Got you fucked up, saying it was luck, huh? Pulling up, huh? Limo tent the trucks, huh? Open trust, huh? Then you fill 'em up, huh? Every time a nigga drop, it's real as fuck, huh? Every time you hit the road, you fill 'em up, huh? Whole city
All right, we just took that high, right? After trading down into that post 30 minutes, built some that Byzantium. But still respecting the lows, right? We're just filling inefficiencies in, right? Some busies, and working our way up higher, right? Still sitting on the hands for now. Still sitting on the hands. I mean, there's no real obvious buy side liquidity resting here, right? We do have this lunch high here, right? That came just shy of. Right, let's drop to 15 minute. Of what is this? Monday's high, right? We just came just short, right? But other than that, right, we only have this current 15-minute Sibi that we're in right now. And this slow walk up during like Asian London session, I would feel like we would want to. If they're going long here, right, they're winning right now. And off of not much, so I mean, I'm waiting for if price wants to tilt its hand, go sell side liquidity, right? Per sell side liquidity. I wouldn't want to go long from right here, in my opinion. Right, we're like in a premium, in my opinion. So I think it's higher probability if price does tilt its hand, want to go short, that we're gonna go for that sell side liquidity. Alright, that's just me personally. No, we did build some nice inefficiencies here, right? But even this shift in market structure was like lack thereof, you know what I mean? It's like, sure, we did shift in market structure, but look at, I mean, it's not like this, right? These single solid displacement candles here. It was kind of just slow, right? And we created these inefficiencies here. New day opening gap was huge to the downside. Right, purging that low. This low from Thursday last week. I think we just shy of that. The top of the Sibi right here. Just came just shy of that. But just sitting on the hands, waiting for price to tilt its hand one way or the other. Right. Oh, I also think with this week we have, or next week, sorry. I want to say there's a bank. Yeah, there's a bank holiday on Monday. Right, so we will be off for Monday. Right, so we got a little 3-day weekend going on. Yeah, US bank holiday. So we got and we got NFP next week. All right, we got a lot of red folders going on next week. All right, we even got some 10 a.m. news on Tuesday. That's looking good. But typically, right? Typically, the day after holiday, right, is not the most ideal price action, but this is in combination with NFP. Right, NFP usually that Monday are great opportunities, but Monday's a little bank holiday, so we'll have to see, right, both things in combination, how price is setting up on Tuesday there, right? Because usually that Monday on the week of NFP, right, gives some good opportunities, but since the Monday is off, right, and Tuesday has a red folder, well, we will have to see how price is setting up.
Fuck where your hoes at, or where your roads at, where your backbone, nigga, where your code at, where your down since day one real bros at. What them stories that you telling on phone?
Now we got some 10 a.m. right, 10 a.m. on Wednesday as well, 10 a.m. on Thursday as well as 8:30, 8:15 red folders, and then we got NFP 8:30 on Friday next week. Shorter week, but a lot of things going on. I want to say we have FOMC coming up in September as well. Yeah. We're looking at a few weeks, September 18th. All right, we got FOMC. Solid. All right, some good opportunities there as well. All right, looking like we're just working our way down, filling some busies in. All right. But other than that, right, still just sitting on the hands, waiting for price to, right, tilt one way or the other, right, making it very obvious that it wants to draw one way or the other, because right now it's just looking like low probability. All right, who wants to be pushing the button real hard on low probability situations? Not I.
You make it from nothing, such a wonderful feeling. My clothes expensive, my hoes pimpin', my cars go fast, my pockets is fat. I take your bitch and we go shopping in Saks. I'm a popular Mac, never stop for them racks. Flipped a lot of them racks, oh I fuck with this rap. Niggas hustling back, so they stuck in the set, playing Russian roulette. Me, I'm puffing the best, I'm a fucking exec. Money, power, respect, all my weapons is fresh. On the west, I'm a wreck, I'm the fucking connect. I can cut you a check, I can put you in the game, let you hustle the rest. Got a lust for success, you know it come with the stress. So we party every night, what the fuck you expect? Round, out of bounds, 40 cal, 30 grams. You make it from nothing, such a wonderful feeling. My clothes expensive, my hoes pimpin'. Start to lose friends when they notice you winning. They see that we winning. Start to lose friends when they notice you winning. They see that we winning. Never gonna love no broke ass bitch. Now one broke bitch gon' change. Mr. Right backpack and shit brave. Whip a ghost like a brick back slave. Mr. LA, I just caught a lift. Dug it out the mud like a forklift. I went some ballin' ass blood, some cold crips. Don't get drugged out the club like a coke bitch. I turned it later in an article. The nigga switched on me like an audible. Dodging the fade, it ain't affordable. My pull-up game came with a yard. Stand up for certain. 40s with the 30s like it's Harlem from Burton. Cause niggas up in LA burn. We got London on the train.
I wanna beats, I wanna look good with my friends. I need my money, that don't never end. I wanna blow some bands, and still have some bands. I wanna be the motherfucking man. I wanna beats, I wanna look good with my friends. I need my money, that don't never end. I wanna blow some bands, and still have some bands. I wanna be the motherfucking man. Teens, 20s, 50s, hundreds. Bitch, I'm on cheap for hundreds. Teens, 20s, 50s, hundreds. Bitch, I'm on cheap for hundreds. I wanna fold those beans that fit all my friends, so I can pull up on a bitch and tell her, bitch, get in. Bitch, I want the crib. Nobody know why I live.
Let's see how price was last August, September. This is also the last day of the month as well. But let me see how price was doing how we were doing last August, how we performed later on in the year. Yeah, pretty much break even last year. August, September, October, November slightly up, but pretty much break even August, September, October. Yeah, only couple setups in August last year, 2 setups, and then 4 setups in September, 4 setups in October, 1 setup in November. Cool.
So you can see the gold glow when the sun shine in. Want Pirellis on stocks. I don't want no ribs. Want a big stash spot to put this 4-5 in, I want. All my niggas ballin' in the fast lane. 100 something thick when we pull up to the valet. What? Park and hop out with the mad face. Cause niggas think shit turned down since the cash came. Fuck that, heard shots, then we bust back. Bulletproof, everything, you can trust that. You done it like we done it, I suggest that. Cause would you rather be the victim or the suspect? No, I came too far. Change my ways, no, I changed my bra. Chase my change, never change my squad. And stack till I can change my car. Cause I wanna Benz. I wanna look good with my friends. I need my money. That don't never end.
Look at those. Look at those 1 minute candles right there. Look at those. Look at that lack of wick right there. Look at all those lack of wicks.
Runaway bus catching. Blue line train riding west side with the young extras. These old rules came with no questions. Wrong and live by, but it's no exceptions. Was young and reckless with loaded weapons. It's code of ethics and self-destruction. When it's over, you left with nothing. This life ain't it, boy.
Form a short-term low here, right? But we have to get some displacement right before anything.
Felt like niggas lied to us on some fraud shit. Fuck it, that's the time the ball bounce on some ball shit. Right here with all my brothers on some squad shit. All money, one nation under God shit. Neighborhood MC hustle on some ball shit. AKA nigga born broke, that'll die rich. What they call you, where you from, nigga? In my city, that was question number one, nigga. Looking at the legend.
See if we can make a short-term high, right? Come slightly above this wick. Maybe take out this high, right? Or go to consequent encroachment, right? And then get that displacement to the downside. But other than that, just sitting on the hands. Being patient.
Had to check a nigga at the Compton swap meet. Where you from? I don't bang. Where you live? Where you hang? Say the wrong thing and bang. Lights out, kites out to the homies in the pen. Crippin' in the city, we ain't letting cuz in. A lot of niggas camouflage, try to blend in to fit in. Get a hood rat so they can sit in. But if she got a brother, a daddy, or a cousin, they hit your ass up like a motherfucker. Where you from, cuz?
What they call you, where you from, nigga? In my city.
Darren, I made some of those, some of that fish we caught. I baked one, right? I baked one of them. It was alright. It was alright. You know, it was alright. I mean, it was good. But then those bass, oof. I put that with some like that little, what is it called? Like in like the batter, and fried them up. Shh. Game changer. Game changer. They were so good. They were so good. Made some like little chicken nuggets with some of them, and then kind of just had like some small fillets with it. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, like that panko breadcrumbs. Yes, sir. Oh my gosh, it was game changer. I'm like, why did I bake that first one? I'm like, dude, just put that thing in the fryer. Put those little panko crusts on it. And just put that thing in the fryer. It's a million times better. Alright, let's see if we get displacement below the short-term low. We also have this fair value gap right here, this busy. So if we get that displacement, right, that'll look real nice. We just have some low resistant highs here, right? See how like these highs didn't take this high. It's just this single high, and we kind of, right, there's not that one single high that just swept all them, but that is still valid, right? If we can get that displacement below the short-term low here, right, that would be valid for me. Coming up on that 10:30 turn here in about 15 minutes. Right, last day of the month, so that means this monthly candle is coming to a close. Huge wick on this monthly candle, right? Huge wick. And now we're closing about, I mean, currently 68 handles, right, to the upside. Huge wick though. retraded into, what is this, February's fair value gap here, right? Revisiting that. Obviously, counterbody's respecting it, right? Counterbody's respecting it. Right, trading below that low now, right, on the 2 minute, right? Possibly creating this 2 minute fair value gap. Yeah, this 1 minute not looking clean, right? Not looking real clean. Yeah, looks like we're gonna close that 2 minute in as well. Right, not leave that guy open. Yeah, that in that 1 minute it's not that clean. Right, look at these bodies right here. And how the highs, right? We have relatively equal highs right next to that high. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I would have liked that 2 minutes to stay open. 2 minutes looks a lot cleaner. How did that come out when you did it like that? Was it pretty good or no? Honestly, Barracuda's still in the freezer. There's so much meat from that Barracuda. I don't know, I'll probably fry it up too. Probably chop it up. Oh, it's fire? Oh, good. You left like the skin and everything on it too, yeah? Like you just cooked the whole head and everything, right? The head, body. Right, and you just basted in that butter. Oh, nice. Oh no, did you cook it, the fillets? Oh yeah, you filleted it. Nice. And which one was that? Which fish was that? The sculpin or what? Which one? The bass? Oh, interesting. The sculpin. Okay. Oh, nice. Were you able to like take out all the pin bones, like all the bones in it, or was there still like a lot of bones? Because I know on that other one, that bass, when I fried it, I was kind of just chewing through the bones. Some of the bones I tried to take out as many as possible, but you know, when it was in the fryer, they kind of just got crunchy. So I'm like, oh, just chew through the bones, all good. Alright, nothing too crazy going on. We're coming up on the 10:30 turn here in about 10 minutes. Alright, 15 minute. Alright, nothing too crazy going on. Not really creating any lows. Right, some short-term lows. Alright, we just have this low here from 9:50. Right, and this high here from 10 a.m. Right, but other than that, right, I was looking for that displacement, right, after taking this short-term low here, which was looking real nice. Didn't quite get it, so maybe price just not ready at tilt, right, switch up to start purging sell side just quite yet. 1 minute just doesn't look that clean, honestly. Right, for me, it did leave that fair value gap after taking this short-term low here, but you know, I'd rather just sit on the hands, honestly. I would have liked that 2 minute, right? The 2 minute was looking real clean. If that 2 minute left that Sibi open, right? But, right, just sitting on the hands, just waiting for price to show its cards, show what they got. Yeah, take them out while you're eating it. Nice, 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 nice.
Makes me wanna bang my game. Listen to me, homie. When I think of the things we used to do.
If we do get that displacement below this short-term low, I'd like that better. All right. That would look a lot cleaner. All right, we also have no inefficiencies down here. So it's pretty efficient, right? So if we did get that displacement to the downside, right, we should glide through these lows, right? But it has to tilt its hand first, right? It has to show its cards first before we get that. But if we do get that, right, that's gonna look real nice, right? There's not any inefficiencies that would stop price, right? There we go. Getting that displacement. See, we got about 13 seconds left in this current candle. See if we leave this open on the next candle as well. Taking out this wick here, trading a little bit deeper into this 1 minute busy. Right, but then immediately, let's see if this fair value on this 2 minute gets left open here. Range is a little wide, so we'd have to close in partials, right? Partially. Okay, if we want that 5 handles, right? We're looking at, it's got to come up to 56, 37, 75. Right, got that 1 minute holding right there. Yeah, it's looking pretty wide here too. Yeah. Yeah, we're looking at to get 5 handles minimum. Yeah, we're looking at, what is that, 37, 37.50. Or else it's just gonna be a little too wide for the stop. So you got 20 seconds left in this candle. Yeah, looking just a little too wide for us, right? So it just keeps sitting on the hands. But, right, that 1 minute's holding up so far. All right. After we have the displacement below that short-term low, right? Not clean enough for me to take, in my opinion, right? We're also coming into later in the session, but, right, watching this 2 minute fair value gap. Right, plus that volume imbalance. Right, see if we can get below these relatively equal lows here. All right, that's looking good. Want to see this guy hold here. Small little tiny 3 minute imbalance. But that is not even, I mean, technically it is, but, yeah, it's gonna fill it in right here. Right, slight tap into that 2 minute imbalance. All right, let's see if we get that displacement to the downside here. Right.
rapper, I'm a brand real CEO with it, playing tennis with some techies in my Larry Jones sneakers. First you gotta find your passion, then you stick
There we
with
go.
it.
Right.
One thing about this
Want to see that displacement right after it fills in that, it taps into some of that inefficiency.
I'm not trying to go back to eating church and chicken. It's a nice day, I'm sipping tea and I'm reading. If she bringing drama in my life,
Right, aiming for this low hanging fruit, relatively equal lows.
I'm sitting back chiefing. Another 50K, plan a trip for the weekend. I don't stack for the summer, bitch, I stack for all seasons. I can't put it in your hand, but I can show you how to get it. 17, I took chances, 18 took more. 19, I think that's when I bought my first Benzo. You don't really love me, you just want tickets to the show. You wanna hear your favorite song and all your girls wanna go. You wanna be on Instagram posting pictures like you own. You wanna wake up, dig down and sit on your way home. You gotta treat it like a job if you wanna make some dough. Go hard every day and never use the word no. Understand it's gonna be times that it's slow. Keep going. All my haters never really had money and it's showing. I can't step down to that. I'm on resorts and islands. Getting sand in my Crocs on these jet skis wildin'. On a race with myself, I don't see nobody. Fresh fruit in my water in my hotel lobby. Looking at a Grand Nash and I just might copy. Lighting up sudden flight with this go yard lighter. Bright lights in the city got me thinking about more money. OG told me it's no money like hoe money. Flight out of state, 20K is like show money. Meet me face to face, we can talk, then you can go for me. I don't hold grudges, I go hard and then I shit on them. What's up, nigga? Remember when you used to call me lil' homie? Knock some fresh game and you tried to backdoor a nigga. Through all the bullshit, I still love you, you my brother, nigga. I love a lot of things, but the game the most. Took me out the streets to G4s and boats. I've been doing this, I don't brag or boast. Nigga, 2015, I was having the
We had that displacement to the downside, but immediately coming back, right? Feeling some imbalance, right? That potential imbalance, right? That fair value gap. Yeah, but that looks like it is going to be a wrap for the week. Pretty solid. All right, some good reads. Last day of the month, Friday, 3-day weekend. Looking solid, looking pretty solid.
I don't even know how I do it, so don't ask me that. Trying to give my little one everything I didn't have. Through all the ups and downs, still balance the crowd. I'm meeting Chow Mein on the way to Japan. I've been manifesting shit since I was a kid. I used to sit back and just dream about this.
Yeah, revisiting, going a little bit deeper into that 2-minute fair value gap here. Right, still want to see these lows get taken though, these relatively equal lows. Also generating more sell side liquidity here. Right, generating more sell side liquidity to purge later on.
We lost years in the game because the money was good. To make 10,000 was so humbling to us. Had to make it happen, you know the streets.
Right, the only thing I can see going on, right, is if we get another shift in market structure inside this 2-minute imbalance. Right, since we did generate more sell side liquidity. Right, if we can get that another shift inside of there, that'll be looking solid, but really not trying to extend it too much longer, right? Don't want to go too late into the AM session, in my opinion. It's Friday, so I don't like to take it. Yeah. All right then, Darren. You too, have a good weekend. Stay safe. All right, we got a long little 3-day weekend, so enjoy.
If you really at it for real, then it's your theme music. Fuck a middleman, we straight to the baggage claim. I'm all in Honolulu sipping mojitos with Dame. You gotta go hard no matter what. Stop complaining.
Yeah, just be reading it. Yeah, not looking to take anything, right? That wraps up August. Right, that wraps up August. Let's see, we got the back half of the year. You know, we got, what is that, the last 4 months of the year. When are the is this, oh, September contracts. So we got what is it, we should be changing contracts actually. Let me look that up actually. I think it's what is it? UES? No, ES. I think it's U though for the next. Yeah, U. No, we're on currently U. December. Let me just bring that up real quick. Oh yeah, definitely not enough volume yet. I want to say it's the. Is it the third Friday of the month? Third Friday of the month. So when this, right, this will start filling in more as we get closer to the expiry on the September contract, which is ESU 24. I want to say 2024. The current ES contracts. Yeah. Yeah, I want to say it's the third Friday that these contracts expire. So that's something to take into consideration going into next month. But yeah, other than that, that's a wrap for the month. Wrap for the week. Long weekend. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. As always, we'll be back on Tuesday. And until then, peace out.